The hike I'm doing in this video is at Rancho Santa Margarita and starts at Cañada Vista Park, off of Antonio Parkway. In the description below, I will leave the GPS coordinates along with the address. Just a short drive up this driveway and you'll find the parking lot.
Never lost roamer with Bill Ernest.
This is where the trail's going to start, right over here. And here's the park name, Cañada Vista Park. We are in the city of Rancho Santa Margarita. Here's the rules for this trail as we head on out. Go this way and then turn left. It's June 29th, 2024 at 67 degrees here to start out this hike. And here's where this gate opens at. We'll be locked at sunset. So the hike today will be a 7-mile hike. It's a loop hike with a 700-foot gain, and we're just starting out here right now. So let's see how this goes. So it shouldn't be it shouldn't be a difficult hike at all. Starting out right now at 8:05 in the morning, heading, as you see, towards this street, the bridge right here. This is right off of the park entrance. So right after we go underneath that street there, this is what the trail looks like. So now we're starting to get a better idea of this trail overall. Trail conditions look good. It's a little overcast so far today, but the weather should take about less than 3 hours to complete this 7-mile loop. Okay, so 10 minutes into this hike, and it looks like there is a golf course down below. So that's interesting as we continue on this trail. Don't know what golf course that is, but it's there. And the trail pretty much looking the same. There's that street above. So this is kind of a neat trail because you feel like you're kind of out doing real hiking in the wilderness, but there's just the big fast city right above here. So now 15 minutes into this hike, we're literally hiking right next to the highway. There it is, and here's our trail. So again, same old thing on this trail. And then we're gonna have a going down, and then we're gonna go up there. So carrying on right now. There's a nice big shady tree, but not a lot of shade at all on this hike. Luckily, we're starting out early in the morning enough where we really don't need it. But so keep that in mind. If you plan on doing this hike, bring a hat, sunglasses, sunscreen, because you're not going to really get a lot of shade at all on this trail. So 20 minutes into this hike, we come upon O'Neill Regional Park and have a creek trail here. So this is what we're seeing. And there's a sign up here saying Las Flores, and this is what the trail looks like. This is a good hike for a beginner because even if you don't want to do the full 7-mile loop, you can always turn around and go back from this point or a little bit further. So it's really not a difficult trail at all. But it's kind of neat because you're seeing little different parts of the city here along the way. Here's more rules. No dogs allowed at all. And then the usual stuff that you see. This park is open at 7 a.m. to sunset. So that's what the rules are clearly stated there, and we continue on with our hike. So 25 minutes into this hike, you'll see this little cutoff. So this is where they have the rules again. So there are mountain lions in this part of the trail, so beware of that. And then you just continue on down here through the gate and continue following the trail. So now I'm 30 minutes into this hike, and it's now looking more like a real hiking trail that you would expect to see out in the wilderness. A little bit of shade, a whole lot of trees here, and you can't hear any cars zipping by on the highway. So this is pretty neat. We got some bamboo here on this trail, and that brings on some nice shade, good atmosphere here. So pretty good. And we even have some birds now. What little wildlife action happening. Really nice. And then this is going to be one of the creeks we're going to be crossing, so you will get your feet wet if you do this hike, unless you can skillfully get across. Some people just going for it, not even caring if they get wet. Let's see how this goes. Nice creek here. If you have poles, they're beneficial to use, so you can help you at least with your balancing across these rocks. So after that creek, you could go left or you can go right. What we're doing today is we're going right and heading on this way. And they even have the trail name here. Let me show you this trail, see what it's called. Okay, so this is the Arroyo Trabuco Trail right here. Let's continue on. So 3 minutes from that last water crossing, we come upon another water crossing right here. So let me try to navigate through this while I show you how I do it. And made it. There it is. So this is interesting. There's a loop trail there. Don't be confused or misled. The hike we're doing is a big loop, but we're not on the loop trail. Just continue going straight ahead. 50 minutes into this hike that you see that sign. If you're enjoying this video and finding it informative, please give it a thumbs up. And if you would like to receive more of these informative videos, please subscribe to the channel. So now we're over an hour on this trail, and as you can see, the beautiful shade is gone and the sun is shining through. So again, don't forget your sunglasses, sunscreen, plenty of water, because you're going to need it on a hike where there isn't much shade. So after an hour and 10 minutes of hiking, it looks like there's a fence there that you can't go any further on, but that's okay, because we're going to now hop on that loop trail that I showed you earlier and continue on down this way right now. So the good news, once we head on down this trail here, 2 minutes into that, we got a whole lot of shade. So things are looking up once again, hiking in the shade on a beautiful sunny day in Southern California. And with that shade, we have another water crossing. This is I believe the third biggest one that we've had so far. So this one's a little longer. So let me navigate past this. So after we cross that creek, turn left onto the trail and continue on. An hour and 15 minutes into this hike. You see these great big trucks here? Some kind of construction's going on here. They're going to be building something along this way. So not sure how much longer this trail that I'm currently on will be in use if they do build up stuff here. But anyways, this is what the trail looks like 1 hour and 15 minutes into this hike. Another water crossing. This should be the last one as we make our way back on this big loop here. Look at this guy. See how he's skillfully using those poles to navigate across without getting wet? That's why poles are important. Let me try it. Okay, made it. And just like that. So this is what we came up on. If you remember earlier in the video, I said there was a loop trail, but we didn't go that way. That's because we went that way, did a big loop, and we came out of here. And now all of this stuff that we're going to be going through, we have already been through. So I think that's pretty much will more than do it on this hike. Let's see if there's anything else that comes up. I'll be sure to let you know, but I think that might very well be it. So that will more than do it for this hike. Total distance, 7 miles. The time, 2 hours and 25 minutes. If you'd like to see my other videos on hiking, please click on the link now. Thank you so much for watching.
Never lost roamer with filler.